What up? Back at it. What's today? Tuesday. So I put in there how to make lace. Simple. You find yourself some decent Halloween, like I said in the past. Camera's flipping out. Sorry. Some decent Halloween leather. Some scissors. Somewhere in your messy room that you work in, you find this lovely little tool. Keep two of them. And make two settings. It's kind of hard to see it, but there's two settings on here. One isn't as torn up, but this is gonna be your money maker. You can keep the small one off the side because you'll probably never make anything with it unless you're doing something super tiny. I keep it off to the side. So I go with the larger hole. You can see how abused this one is. It's got a lot of wear in there. But you just pop these little rings off. Pull this one down. Pull this out. You get it from Tandy Leather, from any online store that sells them. People make them. You can make your own. Come up with a really crazy idea. Maybe make a bunch of money if you come up with a really cool way. I mean, they have one that does straps. I don't own one. I wish I did. Make my life a lot easier. Subscribe. It helps me. It'll help me, like, do whatever. Hit the button. I don't care. Smash on that button 100 times. You don't even need to cut a circle, but you should. The theory is to, simple movements. We'll just cut that out. I did this on a video last night. It was part of a big thing. I wanted to kind of be quick so I can get straight to the point here. As, if you got lace, you can incorporate the lace into anything because it's kind of thinner here. It kind of thins out a little bit. It's crazy. Really. But so like I said, lace is based off a square foot. So if you're making something that's surrounded in lace, especially a lot of it, don't be angry at yourself when you look back at that hide that you just bought for $150 and it's gone, because lace is like diamonds and it takes up the blades. The more you abuse this blade, it's super tiny and thin and dull, and it's just like rock on this. But that's what it's meant for. So you're gonna rock some money out to make this stuff. So if you're gonna be making it, make it for a good reason. Make it your bag. Make it your strap. You go with the top one's always easiest. It'll last the longest because it's just you get more meat to work with. You go to the bottom one, it gets really complicated trying to capture that twist. I have a bad right hand and I fight it all the time now. I used to be able to just 50 feet of lace. I'd make a big circle, a big pizzazz. That's how I would do it. And then I would just cut it up and toss it on everything, thinking, oh yeah, this looks good. Well, it was out of style. Now I have a style of bag that I like to do. It's hanging back here. So I'll show you right after we do this. Find the one you want to go with. I'm going to go with I already have my braiding going for the strap on this bag that I'm working on today. So I'm going to go down. We're going to go down to the second notch. Let's do the second notch. Let's do the third. Let's see if we can rock the third notch. Yeah, third notch. And we go in there and we just put it in the groove. I'm in my right hand. And it's kind of just feel it. You're not going to get it. The weaker your leather is, the crappier the material. If you get some of that really crappy stuff, you're just going to argue with this thing, especially if it's got a dull blade. You want the sharpest blade. Don't fight any of it. Put a new blade in. What's the point of fighting it? The whole point is making your life easier so that you come out with an amazing product. Right here, we're going to rock it. We're going to just left hand, you rotate it if you got a different style hand. We're going to just kind of try to capture a little bit of that leather by pulling it. And you see, simple as that. It's right there. That little flap. Now, don't think that your life is going to be so easy. We're gonna just move this right over here, and we're gonna hope that we can capture this, because it would make our life so much easier. We're just gonna slowly pull it along, kind of get a little bit more. See, what's happening is the lace is thinning out as we're trying to pull it, and if we were to just try to get this little bit pull on it, we're just gonna snap it. Might as well just waste our time, cut it off, start over. So let's not waste our time. Don't rush. Nice and slow. Oh, look at, we got enough. Look at how much that changed. So it went from being super weak to giving this nice, big, even lace. We'll cut this off. This ain't going in our product. This ain't going to go anywhere. It's going on my floor. Out in my yard for the snow. Part of there. I'm going to pull slowly because we're still not out of the clear. You can still really mess up. Toss my finger up there. It's kind of just like a guide. I can feel the leather working on it. If it feels like it's kind of getting weird or something, I look down. You don't want to pull quick. If you pull quick, you get this wavy pattern. It'll suck more, especially if you have thinner. This is like 5 ounce or something. It'll suck more of your leather into that, and then it'll also burn the plastic and just destroy your whole tool really quick. So don't rush. We already have this on a roll. I mean, 26 yards, $13. I mean, that's probably what I'm paying for. I can imagine a wholesale, if they're buying 100 of them, is a lot cheaper. But do you have 100? If you have a bunch of money to buy 100 of them? No. You have the money to buy this tool, a bunch of razors, some leather. No offense. I like that company. They're a really good company. And I use a lot of their stuff. That's why I still have it. But, I also make a bunch of different stuff. So, and I'm super anal about the type of strength and lace that I use. This stuff is messy. It's not gonna make your shirts look pretty. You're wearing a cow on you. You're gonna complain about some dust off of some leather. Okay then. I'm not putting rhinestones on every piece either. There's a lot of pieces that I don't put rhinestones on. I think a family member asked me the other day if I could make a bag that didn't have crosses and rhinestones. And I laughed. I said, "You silly people." All right, so let's get back to the point. We're pulling. We're still pulling. There's no reason why you can't be doing this. If you got it, interact, comment, tell me something, say something. Don't be shy. Get in on it. All right. So you just keep pulling. Oh, like I said in the past, look right there. It was just enough to hit a nick. I think it's strong still. There's no pull on that tension strength, so that can go in. It can go incorporated into something. It'd just be a flaw, kind of a little cut into it. I think I need to eat lunch. My stomach's growling. Let's pull the rest of the way out. We're almost done. We pulled that whole piece. The only part where we're really, that little flawed piece isn't no big deal. Look, I didn't even notice it when I was running my hand over it. You can see it's enough to start a cut. So, why waste my time? It's a foot. Let's get rid of it. We'll use that later for something. We'll take, so you get a bunch of them. And we'll put them together, braid it, put a little key ring at the end of it, tie it to the bag. What do you think about that? You straight up tie it to that bag right over there that you get, that you make, or that you buy, or whatever you want to do when you get your bag. And you put a thing of mace on there, or a whistle, or a flint starter, or something cool. You never know. You might need it. And if you have that heavy-duty piece of lace braided 3 times, and it's attached to your bag through a key ring, the only way you're going to lose it is if you lose your bag or someone steals it. You don't have it. But now we have this lace. So we got, a good 8-foot piece of lace. Off that square foot. That would have made you a very small medicine bag. Very small. It's still money. So, a ghost? Maybe. I don't know. That was really weird. There's nothing. I think that thing fell forward. It got weak. The roll of the huge, massive roll of canvas for painting. I don't even know how. I think I got it from a friend. But so we made some lace there. Simple. I'll add this to the braiding playlist probably at some point, because it's along the same line. I use a lot of lace in my braiding and weaving and lacing and braiding and weaving and lacing. Every bag's different. No 2 bags are alike. They might have some similarities in terms of like lining or design, structure, but I typically do not make I don't lay them out and say, okay, I need 100 of these bags and 100 of these. You're not gonna run into somebody down the street that has the same exact bag as you. They might have my design, my name brand bag, but they're not gonna be like, dude, oh yeah, that's way cool. Let's see. We got, like I said, we're working on this one still, and this one's really cool. Break that one out of there. I decided I did the last two of them with the lining. You can see the little lining coloration and the tote itself. I had done that with just the beauty of the hide and kind of didn't alter anything or mess with anything. And I decided to do that with this one too. Sometimes I like to draw on them, burn them in with the walnut hollow machine. Super cool machine. I picked it up from Hobby Lobby for like $59 after seeing them online. You can go to Joann's, I think, get them from like 99. But I saw them. They're super simple machines. This one was marked down, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's what I do. So shop around. Don't be stupid. This is your money. All right. So, like I said, I was buying sinew in little packages when I first started because I couldn't find anywhere. I didn't check online. I didn't know about that stuff. Now I buy it in the big rolls for the same price that I was buying it in the little rip me off ones. Sorry, it just doesn't do what I need. I need to pull enough. You would be amazed by how much you blow right through. I mean, it's all over my floor. And I save. I don't waste. I save the pieces that are going to be able to be used in wallets or, books. Check it. So this is the other tote. This is a decent sized tote. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's going to take my arm into there. And it's got the sinew going straight down. I just took that simple little hole punch, laid it out overboard, punched it out. Trial and error. You don't want to, in theory, you don't want to waste your time cutting huge pieces of tote leather and messing it up. But you can cut it, go smaller. If you cut it too big, you can go smaller. Make it look good if you have problems with it. But just take it slow. It's not easy at first, especially when you're binding these corners together, trying to find what works. I tell you, it was a big explosion. Time and time again, it's a very complex situation when you're arguing with your leather. Set it down, come back to it. Okay, so this end is, as you can see that bone, I don't know if I showed you that. Show it again. The inside. So this will be sewn like this, both sides, and then we'll fold it slowly. Pull it out, fold it around, and you'll get that nice pull up leather on the front. Look at that brand in there from the cow being burned with the brander. That would hurt. Yep. All right, so that doesn't take long. Saddle stitch it or whatever. I go all the way down and then all the way back. Every other. You can mess around. Like I said, I have old bags that I pull apart that I don't like. Here's one that's done. There's a baby bag. Still decent. I mean, you need to go to work? Take your hammer. What else do you need? Plan on slashing your boyfriend's tires later? And you do some crafts at home? Don't do that. It's not very nice. Toss that in there. Need some scissors? Cut some birthday cake? I don't know why you would use those. How about this? Look it. I just bought these the other day for the road bike. Scabs and a tire inner tube. Put those in there. I mean, don't forget your cell phone. Careful, there's a decent size hammer and some sharp objects. Maybe we should pull this open and shove some fabrics in there. Kind of protect some stuff, Let's use some more in there. Why not? Hell. You probably still slide your whatever in there. All right, it weighs quite a bit. Yeah, this nice. Yeah, I probably got holes in my shirt. I'm working. Trying to check out my armpit. It's got the 4-leaf clover hooks. Doesn't seem like anything stressing that. There you go. Let's check it. Just pull it out. Fabric, tire, phone, hammer, puncturing. No, it doesn't puncture, it slices. Scabs, clip, and some scissors. I mean, you get some loose change, some money. How do I prove it to you? I mean, it's signature. Let's check out the inside of that. Check that. Now, perfect it. All it needs to do is turn into a flotation device. Actually, if you probably scooped, I haven't tried it yet. If you probably scooped water, you're on a big cruise ship and you fall. You scoop water. Actually, you just take your pants off. Sounds funny. Throw the legs over your head, tie them in a knot, throw your head and scoop it with the waist. And you might actually live, unless it's freezing cold. Okay. I just got a new table and sewing machine with FOF. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't have a whole bunch of room. You guys need to subscribe, like, comment, kick me, whatever. I don't know what the post has down there. Help out. Join the Patreon. Check the Etsy. Every day I try to get something new up. It's not easy to do. Bunch of earrings that have just been chilling, waiting to go up. Cowhide, pull-up leather, really cool stuff. And it's doubled on some nickel-free metal. I mean, you toss that right in your ear. I could do it right now. You can even put it in my lip. Let's talk about the early 2000s. You guys rock. Even if you're not there yet, you rock. You'll get there. Oh, here's some other ones. These are pretty. Those ones. But there's a bunch. Just a bunch of random ones that have yet to go up. Check it. Pretty. Like it. There's a bunch of them. They're going out. At some point, they'll go online. You can find some already on there. There's a lot of pig suede, a lot of leather, a lot going on, a lot of makings. Work on this bag. Get back at you. You guys keep watching. I appreciate all the support. Much love. Peace.